Many people wonder why these sins exist, what they are used for, and what the concept behind the 7 deadly sins is. The rest of humanity has always been immoral, self-indulgent, and shiftless. But ever since the beginning of humankind, people have had difficulty implementing their spiritual limitations in the conceptual framework. We required guidelines in the form of rules to follow and objectives to strive for. As security is a basic human need, people needed to be guided toward feeling secure. The system to be used had to be comprehensive and complicated, yet understandable to the literate human, which posed a major difficulty. Additionally, it had to involve a wide range of repulsive behavior while still being memorable enough to trigger guilt. Wherever we look in our society, there are horrifying things happening. We would be forced to live away from the media and practically isolate ourselves from civilization in order to avoid coming into conflicts with these things. Sins are the names given to these horrendous things. Sins are behaviors that are considered to be both highly repulsive and contrary to God's will. Sin is a term used to describe moral evil from a theological perspective. In both Judaism and Christianity, sin is understood as the willful violation of God's commands. There are lots of things that might be considered sins, but there are 7 sins that are quite significant. Although some people believe that all sins are equal, in fact, they are not. The 7 deadly sins are wrath, envy, pride, lust, greed, gluttony, and finally, sloth.
The 7 vices that stimulate additional sins and immoral behavior are known as the 7 deadly sins, also known as the 7 capital sins or the 7 cardinal sins in Roman Catholic theology. Pope Gregory I the Great listed them for the first time in the 6th century, and St. Thomas Aquinas expanded on them in the 13th century. The 7 equivalent virtues of humility, charity, chastity, gratitude, temperance, patience, and diligence can all be used to combat each of these. You can think of the 7 deadly sins as inclinations towards sin and disconnection from God.
Pride is the urge to think that one is superior to others and to solely admire oneself. To be enraged is to feel resentment and hatred that you cannot restrain. Greed is the excessive or insatiable desire and pursuit of money, influence, and prestige. Gluttony is an excessive appetite or denying food to those in need. Sloth is the inability to put your skills and abilities to use through being lazy. Lust is an overabundance of sexual ideas or urges. Envy is the feeling of being envious of something or someone others possess. These scenes are depicted in a wide range of works in an effort to expose how bad society is. In modern society, the the seven deadly sins are prevalent.